When I was in my 20s, I was a broke single mother, 24/7 broke single mother with no financial support. I had no family nearby and had my daughter 24/7. I was in early recovery and I was doing some soul searching work. And it dawned on me that, first of all, I didn't like being a broke single mother. And second of all, that I was waiting for somebody else to fix it. Like, how crazy is that? It's like I hear my clients say, hey, I'm going to win the lottery and this is going to fix my financial situation. Talk about being powerless. So I realized I didn't like being a broke single mother and that I was waiting for somebody else to fix it. I was like, hell no, that is not happening. So I made the decision that I was going to go a different way that felt better. I didn't want to be broke anymore. At that time, I was a bookkeeper and I was on a mission to change my finances. And intuitively, things just began to unfold for me. I went back to school for accounting and then I went back to school for tax preparation. In the mix of that, I started my own business and transformed my finances. I have to say I've made millions of dollars since then, and that feels better. Having options feels better. And I tell you folks, it's not about the money. It's about overcoming the obstacle that was in my way. And the achievement in that feels so much better. So I went from powerless to being empowered. So powerless can sound like I stink at this. I've been there, done that, not doing it again. This is how I am. I'm just bad at money. I'm okay. I don't need to do more. And that's what we call a fixed mindset. We kind of stay stuck. So instead of me saying I'm a broke single mother, I'm going to be like this for the rest of my life, I went into how can I improve? What can I do better? How can I learn from this? How can I stretch myself? And stretch myself I did. How can I embrace the challenge, right? So I stepped from powerless to being empowered. And that is what you call a growth mindset. Can you see the difference? Fixed is stuck, growth is growing. Growth feels better. For the next few minutes, I invite you to really settle into the space that you're in. Maybe closing your eyes, having the journal close to you, taking a breath and landing, noticing where your sitting bones are. How do they feel in the seat? Maybe feeling the energy around your body. And for the next few moments, I invite you to tap into your internal guidance system for inner wisdom. Take another deep breath through your nose and out through the mouth, so we can begin to start having that conversation. Don't worry about it. If nothing comes up, that's fine. Just notice, pay attention. Make it easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Easy. Whatever comes up is supposed to come up. So ask yourself this, with no pressure. How does money worry show up for you? How does money worry show up for you? Is it lack of education around a specific financial task? Because you don't have a financial skill that you believe in, do you feel your survival is at risk? Do you feel a sense of isolation? You can't talk about it and you don't know who to talk to? Does your worth as a human being feel diminished in any way? How does this money worry show up for you? If you need to pause this video at any time so you can take more time to answer these questions, I invite you to do so. The next question I'd like you to ask yourself is, what is your intuition or inner voice telling you about your money anxiety? What is your intuition or inner voice telling you about your money anxiety? What are those little thoughts that come up? And when are you triggered by them? Remembering to breathe, take an inhale And an exhale. What is your intuition or inner voice telling you about your money? Anxiety. The next question I invite you to ask yourself is, what emotions come up when you think about your money and your finances? What emotions come up when you think about your money or your finances? Is it happy, fulfilled, fear, anxiety, optimistic, hopeful? All emotions are welcome here. Remembering to breathe. And the next question I would invite you to ask your inner self: where is the gift in these intuitive and emotional experiences? Where is the gift? If something isn't coming up immediately, just imagine what the gift could be. And again, if nothing comes up, that's fine. Where is the gift that this inner GPS, intuitive and emotional experiences, are helping you with? And the next question is, what are past experiences with money telling you? Can you remember a past experience with money that scared you or made you really happy? What are your past experiences with money telling you? Taking an inhale and an exhale. How can you transform the gifts of intuition, emotions, and experience into the touchstone of personal growth for you, moving you into action to go a different direction? How can you transform the gifts of intuition, emotion, and experience and transform them into the touchstone of personal growth for you, moving you into action? What is your new story? Where do you imagine yourself going? And how can you use all of your internal tools as the touchstone, the starting point for your personal growth into your new life? Taking an inhale and an exhale. And what is one financial step you can take within the next 24 hours toward feeling better or toward a new financial goal that you might have come up with in the last few moments? What is one easy step that you can take within the next 24 hours to feel better about your finances? I have several that I'm going to offer up in a moment in case you can't or unable to draw on any intuitive hits on what your next step could be. They could be personal self-care, more journaling, more breath work, meditation, going for a walk to clear your head. You might need mental health support. Maybe self-help is the way you want to go with your next step. Getting a book that you feel inspired to read about finances, researching a topic online that you want to learn about, finding a financial software that'll help you organize your finances. Maybe it's organizing your paperwork at home. Or maybe it's getting support, reaching out and having the courage to reach out and get maybe some coaching, or talk to a financial advisor. Maybe get some credit counseling or looking into a workshop to help move you forward. All of these things are possible, right? One easy step in the next 24 hours to move you forward. And remember to breathe. Remember, with finances, anything can be changed. Absolutely anything is possible. and you can absolutely do it.